Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction. If you do happen to see a bunch of cats in my room, my cat and my roommate's cat are just roaming around. They like to hang out in my room, so if you do see cats, that's one thing. The other thing to get out of the way is that if I sound real stuffed up, it's because I'm dealing with a cold right now. Salutes. But nonetheless, wanted to make a video for you guys, and I have a couple of reaction videos I'll probably work on after this as well, so if those again are stuffed up, you know what's going on here. But I felt the need to do episode 2 of Brandon's Vinyl Corner. I have a couple new pickups that I've gotten over the past, I would say, like month, 2 months, since the last time I made a video. So I wanted to do another one. Like I said, these are gonna be on a more infrequent basis because getting vinyl has been pretty difficult. So maybe I might pick up some stuff the following week for my birthday, but having not yet decided or confirmed on that. But I wanted to go over the stuff that I picked up recently. So thank you for joining me. If you like vinyl, let me know. Try to do it more frequently, but like I said, just kind of hit or miss right now. So the first pickup being, and I did show this already, I believe, but it's the Super Love Colors album. I absolutely love this album. For those who are unfamiliar, this was one of my favorite albums of last year. So definitely pick it up. They also released a deluxe version. This version that I got was, I think, the first version, and they have like a pink and white one. Yeah, I just got the white boy. Love it. I think they only made 100 of these, but yeah, like I said, awesome record. Shout outs to Rude Records. They have some really awesome bands, and surprisingly, considering this came from like overseas, it was pretty quick. So big salutes to them and getting it through customs without too much of an issue, because I've heard horror stories. But yeah, absolutely love this record. I'm pretty sure you can still pick it up. If I can find links to go purchase this, I'll leave them in the description. But yeah, absolutely, definitely one to listen to. They also did a new song called Go. I did a reaction video to that. If you haven't checked it out, go do it. But yeah, Colors, fantastic album. Shouts to Super Love. Hopefully they'll be coming on very soon. Can't confirm or deny it, but I'm hoping pretty soon. So the second one I got, for most people who know, if you know, you know, but I absolutely love City in Color. One of my favorite artists, probably one of the more influential ones to me as well. But they restock sometimes, which is amazing because this is a fantastic album. And this is a two vinyl set one. The inside, I'll show you guys the inside real quick. And then here's the back. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I love City in Color. I know it's just Dallas Green, but now it's more than just him. Absolutely love his music. Again, being one of the more influential bands of me personally, I felt like had to do a video of it. Just saluting him. But going through the process of picking up all of the City in Color albums, I think I have like 4 or 5 more to get. So not including the new one. I already have that pre-ordered, and that's coming in the mail, so very excited about that. But yeah, City in Color, Sometimes, fantastic album. If you haven't listened to it, it's great. Also, I love the artwork on this. I just had to pick it up because it's so great. Also, these are just black vinyls. Not that there's anything wrong with them. Just feel like you know what a black vinyl looks like, so not too much to show there. All right, so the next 2 I picked up at a show. Big salutes to Vagrant's Dark Divine and Limbs. If you know, you know. Love those guys. Also did live sets of all 3 of those bands, so if you have a moment to check them out, go do that. But yeah, this being one of the pickups, I picked up their EP, Only the Lonely Know. Funny story about this album, more specifically, as I'll probably show you the vinyl too. It's, first of all, it's only 3 songs, which is okay. I'll take it. But I was supposed to go see them with Being as an Ocean, and the day, I think they were also out with Capstan. Shouts to them too. And unfortunately, the day that they were supposed to play the church in Philly, it like snowed out. I think they had like a bunch of ice and snow. It's just a terrible day. And so they weren't able to play the show. However, I did see in their story that they had this available, and I was like, hey, so I frantically DM'd the guys, and I was like, all right, you guys got to hold one for me or whatever. But that obviously did not come around, and I had missed out on seeing them the previous time they were in Philly, which was with Grey Haven's Calisdale Boys, which I still regret to this day. So, but big salutes to them. They came around with Vagrants and Dark Divine, and like I said, I had the opportunity to scoop it up because I don't even know if most people know this was released on vinyl. So, but yeah, here it is. You know, we got the Clear Boys with a little brown. We love it. Also, I'm sure you saw my my Windows folder open up. But yeah, absolutely love this EP. I'm still patiently waiting for Unified to release their newest album or EP on vinyl. I'm sure that's probably in the works, I imagine. But yeah, absolutely love this EP. It was like, I know Austin had just joined the band at that current time, but man, he's such a fantastic vocalist, and if you didn't see that live set, highly recommend it. He's a fantastic live performer, and though they really don't do a lot of even though they don't do like a lot of like stage banter, I'm okay with that because I think they perform so well live. So if you haven't seen Limbs, definitely go see them. I'm sure they'll be back around this, in a year or so, less than a year probably. I don't have any details on when the next time you'll see them, so don't at me. But yeah, go out and see them if you haven't. Love those guys. Big salutes. Well, also on the very same tour, I picked up Vagrant's Be Consumed. I just want to say I've been listening to this album, I think at least once or twice a week now at this point. I absolutely love the album. I forgot how much I loved it, and up until I picked up the vinyl, I was just like, I think this album's really good, but just really mowing through the entire album, like front to back, on my drives into work, it's just great. And my drive home from work, I absolutely love this album. It's one that, again, I spin pretty consistently, and glad to have in my collection. Huge shout outs to Jose and Vagrants as a whole. They were all sweethearts, so big salutes to them. But yeah, this one, I did confirm with Jose that this one that is online currently on the Equal Vision store, it is the same one that you can get when you go see him out on tour. So it does look different online, but in person it's kind of more of a I don't know, I guess it's very similar to the album color. That's what I kind of pointed it out as, but for some reason it didn't look like that. So that's why I was surprised. And so I asked him, being a typical vinyl person, I had asked him, hey, is this a different variant? And he was like, no, it's the same one. So if you do want to pick it up, go pick it up. Great album. I would say probably my favorite song. If I had to list out, I really loved Aimless and What It Means to Love. I think those two are my favorites right now. But they're all so good. Blind is also really good, and that's later in the album cycle here. But yeah, can't get enough of this album. This is great. Fantastic. Salutes to the boys. And the last one, the most recent one, I actually got this as the day I'm recording. I got it in the mail today, so big salutes. But it is the new Bill Murray Goblin Hours split, with letters on the back. If you know, you know. A lot of the Bill Murray albums, or EPs more specifically, he usually puts the first EP on the first side, and the other side is usually the flip side of that. I have just taken it out of the plastic, but this is going to be a first. I have not seen the color. So I think I know which one I got, but I haven't seen it in hand. So this is going to be a first for both of us, and I like that. First being, gotta salutes to this. This is really cool. I like this insert, We'll flip it over. Letters, nice. Little glass, showing the range, Appreciate it. I don't think there's a download card in here, but we're gonna... Oh, all right. Let's see, guys. We're gonna open this together, okay? All right, you tell me how it looks, guys. I closed my eyes, so... Oh... Wow. This came out a lot better than I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest. Not that I had bad faith that it wasn't going to turn out great, but wow, that actually came out really sick. I love how like the purple like folds into the white. That's really nice. And then also like simultaneously in that like Coke bottle green, you know? Yeah, this is great. I love this one. Salutes. We got it. I can't even speak. It's that gorgeous. And I think I think the reason why I picked this one was because it matches Letters really well too. Obviously, Letters being a mostly black and white album, and then Goblin Hour is having that green in there. So I would say this is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it. I will be doing some sort of tier list for Bill Murray at some point. I'd love to go through all the albums and do it live and have the homies hang out and let me know what the best Bill Murray album is. But yeah, Salutes, absolutely love this. Letters on the back, of course, as I mentioned before. But yeah, that would be it in regards to pickups. Like I said, have a few more in the works, but for right now, those are the ones that I have in my collection. Eventually I'll get around to doing a collection video. It's just a lot of I have a lot of vinyls, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that, as well as that if there's any other bands vinyls you're looking out for. I think I should be getting the Outline in Color one pretty soon. The Wise Man Fears Atlas Runicas, I should be getting theirs pretty soon. Avoid's new album I should be getting pretty soon. Gideon's maybe? I don't know. I have to check that one out, and then I have to pick up some other ones. So your boy's always on the hunt for some good ones. It's just been a little bit, monetarily tight. So gonna try to pick up some new ones and ones that I'm really stoked on. Hopefully I'll get a Grail. That's what I'm trying to hope for this year, is to get some ones that I really enjoy, ones that are like really meaningful to me. So we'll see what happens this year. But guys, let me know in the comments what new ones you've been picking up and which ones you think I should check out soon. So thank you guys for watching. If you like these vinyl videos, let me know in the comments as well. It just does make my life a lot easier in regards to knowing what you guys like and if you are interested in that sort of content. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in an upcoming video.
Moments later.
I also recorded, this will be cut into the rest of the posted episode 2 of my vinyl pickups, and I felt like why not just add them on to the list of ones that I'm already doing now. So I felt the need to let you guys know of what I picked up. So I went to a local record store around me called Creep Record Stores. They actually have 2 locations, but I went to the one closest to me and wanted to show you what I picked up. I picked up some absolute gems, so I wanted to show you what I grabbed. So first one, obviously had to pick up Phoebe Bridgers' Strangers in the Alps. I saw this and I thought, man, I gotta get this because I'm a huge Phoebe Bridgers fan. I don't think a lot of people really know that about me. I'm also a huge Julian Baker, City and Color fan. I think those are a little bit more notable, but yeah, I absolutely love her stuff, and absolutely love Boy Genius. Shout outs to the lady working at Creep. She was very nice. So but yeah, I had to get this one. I'm pretty sure this is just another black vinyl, which is totally fine. I'm cool with it, but probably will be spinning this later. Yep, it's a black vinyl, but absolutely love this album. Again, I am such a huge fan of Phoebe Bridgers. Oh, nice. All right, well, it's actually worked out because so I got a download card for the album, which is awesome because I'm pretty sure I don't have it. So really cool. Also love the the liner notes. My lights are currently blocking it out, but it's really cool. And then obviously this very sick photo of Phoebe Bridgers. So salutes to her. Honestly, she would be one person on my bucket list of bands or artists / bands I'd love to interview. So Phoebe, I don't know what you're doing, but it'd be really sick if I could have you on the channel. So maybe I have to be a little bit bigger, I feel, but it'll happen. I know. So that was pickup number 1. Pickup number 2 was Julian Baker's Sprained Ankle. As I just mentioned before, huge fan of both of them. And I saw this on here, and it was just before I was about to leave, and I was like, I gotta do it. I think I gotta do it, because I think I would have regretted it if I didn't pick it up. So apparently this one was, I think they said it was used. If it was very lightly used, but black vinyl, of course. But yeah, I had to pick this up. As I mentioned, I'm a huge Julian Baker fan. I picked up Little Oblivions not too long ago, so I'm curious if I'm pretty sure I picked up everything from Julian Baker, because I had her previous album and I got that from another record store. But I know Little Oblivions was the more current Julian Baker pickup that I got. But yeah, absolutely love her. I'm really excited to listen to this one. I have listened to it before, but it's been a while, and I had put on Little Oblivions on maybe like a month or so ago, and I really love that. So I know this is very good. I've listened to it on Spotify a ton, but I don't think I've actually ever owned it. So this is a first. So definitely vibe with this one. The next one I picked up was, of course, I for some reason didn't pick this up. I thought I had, but I looked at my collection and I realized I never picked it up. So found it out in the wild, but of course, Counterparts, a eulogy for those still here. I love this album. It's so good. I also will say, like, the album art itself, gorgeous in person. Absolutely love it. Inside, of course, and then the back, oof, so clean. I don't know who did the art on this, but let me see, it might tell me. Colin Crane, shouts to Colin Crane, man, he did fantastic on this. This is a variant, so I did not know that. I just thought it was maybe possibly like a black version of this album, so I am gonna be surprised, just like you guys, and whatever one this is, I have no idea. Oh wow, all right. Here's what it looks like. That's kind of sick, actually. Wow, that is awesome. The splatter on that, look at that. That came out great. Oh man, I'm thrilled, because I was gonna buy this off of Pure Noise just on their website, but I just figured by the time like shipping and like taxes and all that stuff went into it, probably would have paid the same amount for it. So. And honestly, I like to support the local record stores if I can. So, they had a Knock Loose album. They did not have the one I was looking for, which is a Tear in the Fabric of Life. That's the EP I would love to get. But they did have laugh tracks, so very cool. And of course, the last one, which I was probably the most stoked about. Shoutouts to my roommate Alex. We went to, again, Creep Record Store. Big salutes to them. Love their record store. Even the Philly one I really love too. That's a great location if you ever go to see a show in Philly and you're there for the day, go to Creep Record Store in Philly. It's awesome. But I picked up this gem, The Word Alive Empires. This is probably very fitting since I just did a reaction video to them a few days ago, but God, this is such a classic record, and when I saw it on there, I was like, I have to get it. Like, I there was zero hesitation. But man, really cool. Absolutely love it. This was like, again, OG. I feel like if you know, you know. Still waiting for Deceiver. I know that probably won't ever happen, but you know, I can hold out hope that it might. And then just a black vinyl, which is fine. I'm okay with it being just a black vinyl, but man. But yeah, those were my pickups. Obviously, some of the ones before that I got in the mail were really cool, but I wanted to kind of cut this in because, I mean, very easily I could have waited and made like a separate video with all the pickups from today, but I just felt like I should do it now, you know, so it just made sense. You know, I was already kind of set up already to do it, so I figured why not do it some more. But yeah, absolutely love the pickups. Big salutes again to Creep Record Store in Westchester. Really cool area. If you do live out here in PA, I would highly recommend it if you do pick up records. Other record stores I plan on going to, I definitely would love to go to Siren Records up in Doylestown, so I'll probably make a trek there soon enough, but I felt like since this is pretty close to where I live, felt necessary to just go there, get some good food. Shouts to that Nashville hot chicken place, that was awesome. And then, got a kung fu tea, big salutes to them too. And then, picked up some records. So that was pretty much it. The ones before were a couple, I would say, within the past couple months, and then this is today, so I'm recording it today. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see some more record videos. I plan on doing possibly a live stream of my entire collection, just because I feel like if I did segments it might take too long. But if you'd like to see it more in a series, or if you want to kind of have it just be a live stream, let me know, because I feel like a live stream might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll figure it out. But I'm really excited. I think that, again, collecting records is something that is a big part of my life, so love to share that experience with you guys as well. But yeah, record pickups have been pretty good, and kind of all over the place, so always love sharing whatever I'm grabbing recently. And yeah, super sick. Shout outs to all the record stores in my local area. Killing it. I absolutely loved it. So thank you guys for checking this out. I know records in general, especially vinyl records, is a pretty niche thing, so if you do like them, I feel like you like them. You're a ride or die person, so very much in that same sort of lane. So very stoked to see what bands and what tours recently that I'm going to go see that have some really sick vinyl, so very excited about that. But yeah, wanted to record this along with some of the other videos that I had previously, so hopefully the next one will not be too much longer after, but really depends on my bank account, honestly. So thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out. Much love to all of you. If you do like this type of content, let me know in the comments. That's the best way for me to know, because I like making these, but I also know it's very niche. So appreciate you spending the time. So yeah, thank you for watching.
More moments later.
This is the second iteration of this, but I figured since I didn't want to make another video just for another album, I figured I'd just do it on here in this other second episode. By the time this comes out, it'll probably be like third. It should be a third episode, but besides the point, in the mail today, I got the new Van Animate album. I am opening it right now while we're on camera, and I just figured why not just why not just do that on here. So here it is in all its glory. I am a little upset I did not wind up getting the pink and black one. That one was one that I was really looking at, but those things tend to happen, and it's fine. I'm glad to own the record regardless. But yeah, all right guys, so I did take the wrapping off of it. This one, the one that I got, was the blue and silver galaxy color, so I have not taken a look at this, but we're gonna experience it for the first time, live here on camera. So I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna reveal it to you guys, and then you tell me if it looks good or not, if I can even open it while my eyes are closed. You tell me what I think. Hopefully this is in frame, but we'll find out. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? It looks better than I thought it was gonna look, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think it makes, once you look at it in the light, it looks kind of good. Like, it looks good. I like it. What would have been really cool if they were able to get some sparkle in it, because I feel like album art wise, this color kind of lines up pretty well. Obviously I feel like the black and pink version would have been the best one, but they also have this really nice one that they just released. It's like a gold and I think it's like a golden pink kind of sunburst. I'm not entirely sure, but I really like that one as well. But yeah, wanted to add that in before. I'm actually surprised I got this so soon because I know with vinyl right now it's been kind of difficult to get like new albums that just dropped. This album came out like yesterday, so I'm really surprised that I got this. But yeah, so glad to add this to my collection. Heavener, if you haven't watched my live review reaction to that album, I would highly recommend checking it out. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Wanted to add that into the video here, just for semblance sake. But yeah, love Heavener, and I loved my pickups as of recently. It's been really great. So hope to get more to the collection. I have a couple coming in. I'm really excited to get that Gideon record. I saw that in my I saw them post about it and I was like, yo, this is really sick. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been picking up recently. My cat is currently scratching my thing, so it's about time for me to go. But thank you guys for watching this video. Love ya. Let me know what your most recent vinyl pickups are in the comments. Love you guys. Peace. Something like hella important that I showed you guys, and now like I'm gonna lose out on it, so maybe I'm gonna check with this cute QR code on it, but I'm gonna guess it's a download card from what I could gather. But this is really nice. Like it goes to show like that little bit of quality, and I feel like Unified does a great job with this sort of stuff. So I don't know if this was Unified directly or if it was just Invent Anime, but I appreciate them taking like that little extra step. It's really nice. And I also figured, since I'm on here still and I'm talking about it, here's like the lyric sheet, so yeah, pretty cool. Big salutes to Heavener, one of my favorite albums of this year already, and I'm so glad to add it into my collection. I think I pretty much have every Invent Anime album except for the EP, so if somebody is looking to sell the EP, I'd love to complete my collection of records. So let me know. Would love to know what you guys have been picking up recently, and like I said, already cut that in already at this point, hopefully. If not, guys, I hope to catch you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Love you. Peace.